This is picoCTF, a simple question for 650 points. What is the answer? Well, I suppose that is always the question. Let's take a look at HTML code here. It's just a submit. Now, the first time I looked at this, I completely missed this. They actually give you the source code, but I completed it without the source code because I just missed that line. Let's just open it here. Okay. Now here we can see it gets the answer. You sent it. It makes a SQL query. This is unsanitized, as you can see. Then it checks if it's the same as this variable. Now it needs to be exactly the same as this variable. That gave me a bit of a problem. If it's not, it just tells you you're so close. Now let's take a look at exactly what happens here. So there it tells you what SQL query gets executed. So that is quite helpful. Let's just go to our network tab here. Okay. There we can see the form data is answer and debug. Okay. Now let's take a look here. I tried my basic SQL injection using that. Just gives us a SQL error. Okay. Then I tried a bunch of different things, but eventually I thought, okay, well, the table's probably going to be called answer. So let's use that with a wildcard. You are so close. Okay, so we're on the right track. Then I tried entering different letters here. I went through the alphabet and I couldn't find it. Okay, so I tried numbers and finally I found it. Okay, so now we have a way we can iterate through it to find the answer. And we know what variables get sent. It's debug and answer. So I write a Python script importing request and strings. Strings are just to get something to iterate through, the lowercase letters and the digits. Here is the answer and debug. Debug is set to 1 here, and answer, that is just what we entered. Answer is initially 0, and n is just the iteration through the alphabet. So then we make a request to the page. If you are so close is in the request, it will add that letter to answer and just repeat this again and again until you have the whole answer. Then it tries to use that answer to get a flag, but because it's not exactly the same, it doesn't give you the answer. It simply tells you you're so close. Now, this took me quite a while to figure out, but it was actually a simple problem. Here, I didn't have this, but yeah, you could see here it checks for case, but this is not going to check for case. So after much experimenting, I finally thought about using camel case. That's not right. Come on. And there we have it.